15 of the 30 victims are under the age of 18. Kids, teenagers, shot, wounded, or injured. It is, you got us tax-paying citizens acting like we thugs and gangsters because we sticking to the G code. Man, I can't tell. I can't call the police, man. I ain't with none of that, bro. Until one of your loved ones get killed by the same people you trying to protect. The only way that we are going to change our environment and change our neighborhoods is that we gotta eradicate those who are in the environment, killing, stealing, drug dealing, touching on kids, taking sex from women, doing everything that harms. If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. The first thing that we would like to do is give our condolences, extend our prayers. If you are a praying person, please extend your prayers to the families of the young sister, 18 years old, Aaliyah. Extend your prayers to her and pray for understanding and comfort for her family. And then the 20-year-old young brother, we want to extend our rest in peace to him and our condolences to his family, you know what I mean? And that, like I say, if you are a praying person, extend your prayer to his family for some comfort and some understanding, because at times like this, man, this is just real tough, right? And I mean, if you ain't never been through nothing like that, you probably don't understand it, but at the same time, that don't mean that you can show your condolences and, you know what I'm saying, and pray for people when they in need, right? Now, let's get into this demonstration, man. I'm talking about, because this right here is a very unfortunate situation. 2 dead, 30 injured or shot. Now, from the reports that I'm getting, they are saying that 15 of the 30 victims are under the age of 18. Kids, teenagers, shot, wounded, or injured, right? And the rest are people over 18, adults, 30 in all. This is madness, right? Like, this be my thing right here. I understand the gang bang stuff, right? Because I was a part of that life, y'all. So I understand that lifestyle, right? But what I don't understand is this right here. Why is you shooting up everybody? All them peoples ain't did nothing to you. You just got a gun and you just start shooting. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's going on up here? What's happening in here when you think that, okay, I'm finna pull my gun out and just shoot up innocent people? All the people that got injured that night, that got shot that night, probably ain't never did nothing to the person that had the gun. And from my understanding, they saying that it was 2 people that had guns. They not saying that it was a shootout as thus far. They not saying that it was a shootout amongst 2 people. They just saying that 2 people was shooting. And I guarantee you, the 2 boys or whoever was doing all that shooting, I'm talking about, man, they didn't know what they was doing. As far as, trying to kill somebody and stuff like that. Because how you shoot 30 people, man, or close to 30 people? You gang banging and you living that life. You see the person that you into it with, there y'all go, right? Leave it there. What everybody else got to do with it? See, that's why I don't agree with this stuff, man, because it's just madness. But just being that I come from that environment, like, I do understand, y'all, but I don't agree with that no more. So let me say this right here. How are we going to fix this problem? How are we going to stop this from happening? And I'm not talking about mass shootings. I'm talking about just shootings, period. What are we going to do as a community? Let me explain to y'all. Men and women, get your kids. Get your children. You see your son playing with guns? Get them. Govern them. Take control of your kids. You see your kids hanging with gang bangers? Grab them. Put them in a headlock. Nope, you're not doing that. I'm not allowing that right there. Come on. Because these are somebody's kids out here creating all this madness and all this destruction. This is somebody's kids out here doing all this. Men and women, get your kids. Because if you don't step up to the plate and govern your children, one thing we got to understand is this right here. Our neighborhoods will continue to be infested with gang bangers and drug dealers and everything that comes with all that madness. If we don't get a hold of our children. And one thing we got to stop doing is, man, we got to stop ignoring it. We got to stop acting like we don't see it. And what I mean by that is that, come on, y'all, we know who the gangbangers is. We know who the shooters is. We know who the drug dealers is. We know who all that is. But here it is, you got us tax-paying citizens acting like we thugs and gangsters because we sticking to the G code. Man, I can't tell. I can't call the police, man. No, I ain't with none of that, bro. Until one of your loved ones get killed by the same people you trying to protect. Then all of a sudden, now you want some type of justice. You see what I'm saying? But what we can do is we can stop it so it don't have to get to that. But we got to stop ignoring the problem and we got to face the problem head on and deal with it. The only way that we are going to change our environment and change our neighborhoods is that we got to eradicate those who are in the environment, killing, stealing, drug dealing, touching on kids, taking sex from women, doing everything that harms. We got to eradicate them without no mercy. And let me tell you why. Because they ain't got no mercy for us. They ain't got no mercy for us. So we got to eradicate them. And I know a lot of y'all probably saying, hood educated, man. You know, you talking a lot, man, but how we supposed to eradicate them? Let me tell you. Pick up the phone and call the police. Oh, no, hood. Come on, bro. We can't do that, hood educated. You stepping out of bounds now, brother. You want us to call the police? Yes. Yeah. I want you to call the police. Yeah. And let me explain to you why I want you to call the police. Because by us not calling the police, we are agreeing with the problem. By us not calling the police, we are telling the gangbangers and the drug dealers in the community that, hey, it's okay for you to do this. You feel what I'm saying? We have tax-paying citizens. You got a 9 to 5. We got tax-paying citizens, law-abiding people acting like gangsters. And let me explain to y'all what I mean by that. How you a law-abiding citizen, but you sticking to the G code? You sticking to the thug code. You letting thugs do what they do. You letting gangbangers do what they do. You letting drug dealers do what they do. And you a tax-paying citizen, law-abiding. But you, bro, I don't do no telling, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing no telling. You protecting your community. You protecting your environment. That's what you doing. You can't tell. Listen, The only people that snitching and can tell is two people that are in agreement to commit crimes together. If you ain't in agreement to commit crimes with them people that's terrorizing your neighborhood, killing up everything, shooting up everything, then you ain't telling. And I can hear y'all. Hey, hood, man, I hear what you're saying, bro, but I got a family, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be getting in the mix of all that. But we hood educated, not lane related. We anonymous. Hey, no, I ain't giving you my name. No, don't use my phone number neither. But I'm just a law-abiding citizen, and I see some madness about to go down in my community, and I'm trying to stop it. So can you please get these thug gang members and drug dealers away from my porch, away from my front yard, away from the corner down the street, because I got young kids that live here. And I don't want them to get caught by one of the bullets that's meant for one of them to hit my child, me, or my wife. Yeah, come get them. Now, a lot of y'all might say, hood, that's kind of tough. Well, then let me say this. Well, get your kids then. Men, women, get your kids, get your sons, get your daughters. Teach them, govern them, let them know, hey, listen, I didn't bring you on this earth for you to be coming over here, robbing, stealing, killing, drug dealing, and doing all this madness. I didn't bring you in this world to be doing all that. Let me teach you the proper way to live. You see how I'm living? We don't do that. So I'm your father, this your mother. We taxpaying citizens. We ain't gonna allow you to do that. We ain't going for that right there. Get your kids and put them in line then. Because if you don't get your kids and put them in line, then now it's my responsibility to put them in line. Because listen, I don't want to be driving by my house and these people come through there just spraying up the whole block and all that old type of stuff. Every time I pull up to go in the house, I got to be looking like, okay, when the bullets gonna come? No, I shouldn't have to live like that. And you shouldn't have to live like that neither. So if you don't want to govern your kids, then don't be mad when somebody kill them. Don't cry or none of that. Just say, I knew he was out there doing that and I knew he was gonna die, because that's what happened to gang members and drug dealers and pimps and stuff like that. They end up getting killed. They end up going to jail. That's just the life he wanted to live. I'm not finna cry for him. I'm not finna sell plates and stuff like that to try to do a fundraiser so I can bury him and all that old type of stuff. That's not my responsibility, because I wasn't responsible enough to govern his actions and to teach him the right way. So I'm not responsible for his burial. I'm not responsible for him when he go to jail for doing what he want to do. I'm just not taking no responsibility, period. I just threw him away, threw her away, and I don't want nothing to deal. I don't want nothing to do with them. That's not my concern. Okay? But no, you love your children. When they die and they go to jail, you right there taking care of them. So take care of them so they can avoid all that. Teach them, get down on them so that they can avoid all that. So you ain't got to be selling plates and fundraisers and stuff like that to try to bury your children. And I can hear some of y'all right now, y'all probably saying to yourself, hey, hood educated, man, I feel you, brother. But I'm just not ready to, to delve deep into it like that, because, man, I don't want them gangbangers coming to try to kill me or shoot at my house or anything like that, because I done called the police and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you something, brother. We hood educated, not lane related. We call and we say, hey, listen, check this out. I don't want you using my information or none of that. This is an anonymous call. You know what I'm saying? Look, this what's going on. I don't want this stuff in my environment. I don't want this stuff in my community. Please get these gang banging, drug dealing fools away from my crib, away from my community. Yeah, they out there. Yep. Yes, it's about 5 of them. Come get all of them. And what you do is you keep calling. You keep calling. You don't stop. Every time you see them, put the police on them. Why? Because after a while, they gonna understand. Oh, we can't come over here and kick it no more. We can't come over here and sell dope no more. we can't do that. We can't. And if they got a house they can go to, call the police on the house. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about, man, call the police on the house. If it's a house in your community and you a taxpaying citizen, and this house right here is allowing people to conduct illegal stuff out that house, gangbangers, selling drugs, pimping, hoeing, whatever, call the police. Hey, I don't want this in my community. And keep calling the police. Why? Because we got to eradicate the problem. We got to get the problem up out of here. And that's the only way we gonna do it. I mean, unless we gonna suit up and get our guns and we finna go to war with them. If we ain't planning on going to war with these young criminals, these young thugs, then we gotta understand something. We gotta call the people that we pay to protect us, the police. Yeah, we gotta call them. Hey man, come get them. And for some of you brothers, right, and sisters that think like, okay, no, man, I don't wanna get involved because I'm a felon. I can't get no gun and all that. Them boys got them guns. Your woman, what about your woman? She got a felon too? If she ain't got no felon, hey, baby, look, go on and get your license. Yeah, hurry up. Get that one right. I like that one right there. That big one. Yeah. That long magazine. Yeah, baby, give me that one right there. Yeah, that's the one I want. Come on, we hood educated, not lane related. We gonna pull a little dirt on them. They come running up in the house, we gonna shoot them down. Shoot them out the house. And after we get done, we gonna get a gun to, hey baby, here, shoot that gun a few times, get some of that gunpowder residue on you. I'm finna go in here, get in the shower while you call the police and tell them how you just shot these fools for trying to run up in our house, and I'm gonna wipe all the gunpowder up off me. And then, yeah, we gonna talk to the police and let them know what happened. We taxpaying citizens around here. Okay? Stop trying to act like you a gangster or you a thug and going by their rules and all this old type of stuff when you not a part of that life. Take back your community. If you ain't gonna do it physically, if you ain't gonna do it with your force, call the people that you pay taxes for to protect you, and that's the police. Now, to all the gangsters, right? Because I got a lot of hood educated residents that's possibly still in that gangbang lifestyle. And some of the guests that's still gangsters and stuff like that. You do not agree with nothing that I'm saying. I can see y'all right now mad. Hood educated, you the police, bruh. I thought I'd never say this, but hood educated, you the police. Hey man, call it what you want to, but allow me to say this right here to all the gangsters that watch my channel. You are about death and destruction. You are about misery and destroying your community. I'm not about that, okay? So we different. We different. I'm about life, peace, and love. That's what I'm about. If you're not about that, then don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me for trying to save your life. Don't be mad at me for trying to save your life. Don't be mad at me for trying to stop you from going to go kill somebody that look just like you. Don't be mad at me for trying to stop you from going to jail. Don't be mad at me for trying to stop somebody from trying to kill you. That's all I'm doing. Don't be mad at me because of that right there. Listen, if you are about destroying and terrorizing your African American community, we have nothing in common. If you are about terrorizing and destroying your Latin community, we have nothing in common. If you are about terrorizing and destroying your Asian community, your white community, your Native American community, we have nothing in common. Nothing whatsoever. But don't be mad at me because I'm trying to preserve your life. I'm trying to get you to stop doing what you doing. Because what you doing is madness. And I gotta meet you with the force that you coming with. You don't care about what's going on. You out here with these guns, you killing, robbing, and stealing, and doing all that madness. Then I gotta bring the force to you. I don't wanna kill you. I don't wanna put no hot lead in you. But I wanna subdue you. I wanna bring you back to reality. Sit you down for a minute, make you think about life. Let you see that, hey, look, this good educated right, man. This ain't about nothing. Understand what you standing for. You standing for death and destruction. And if you keep standing for it, it's gonna hit you one way or another. It done hit people around you. You got dead homeboys. Everybody always putting it on the dead homies. Yeah, you got dead homeboys. It's around you. Pay attention. Look and see the reality. My homeboy got killed over here. My homeboy got killed over there. Or my other homeboy got life. My other homeboy doing 22 years right now. It's all around you, young man. It's all around you. All you got to do is face reality and say, hey, let me quit playing with my life. I didn't think that my homeboy was gonna get killed. I thought he was the hardest of the hardest, but they caught him and they killed him. I'm no different from him. They can kill me too. That's all I'm trying to do. Get out the way. It's not about nothing. You're gonna be my age looking back at all that bullshit that you done did, and you're gonna be like, man, I wasted my life. Man, I wasted my life. But a lot of us that live that life is in a penitentiary right now, doing life. They ain't got no chance to come back. A lot of us that was about that life is in the grave right now. They ain't coming back. They don't have the chance that you have right now today. You still breathing. You still living. Change your life. Change your thought pattern. And start to live for yourself. Forget the gang. Forget the drug dealing and all that. Listen. All the head gangbangers, all the big time drug dealers, where they at? Where they at? And not only that, if they not there, if they not dead or in jail, they on their way. So do you want to be on your way to that madness? You want to be on your way? No, you don't. So stop doing what you doing. And I'm telling y'all, it was tough for me to say call the police because I'm not an advocate of that. But now I am. Now I am, man. Look, when you see them young boys with them guns and they got them backpacks and all that, man, call the police. And let me explain to y'all why. Because you can be saving somebody's life. These boys running around here with AKs, with clips and magazines with 100 rounds in them. By getting on that phone and saying, hey man, come save this fool from himself, you can be saving somebody's life. It could be your family member. It could be a close friend. It could be you. So understand one thing about hood educated. I'm all about stopping the violence. I'm all about peace and love. I'm not about that madness that I used to be about. So if you a gangster or a gangbanger or you a drug dealer or whatever and stuff like that, and you want to say, hey, hood educated, man, you a rat, you a snitch and all that old type of stuff, you know, all well with that. All well with that. But I'm not about the gang banging. I'm not about the drug dealing. I'm not about none of that stuff that causes harm to my community. And if you are about that, you and I are not about the same thing. This hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I get up out of here, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Let me give a shout out to the brother Buckshots for the Cash App. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me give a shout out to Anthony Page, my homegirl, OG Chi-Town Sweetie, what up? Unc Rain, Felita Williams, appreciate that. And Keith Carter, I would like to say thank y'all for all the donations and the support. This is hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.